How's it going, everyone? Now, I just got August 2025 home reports from GMAR. Now, I wanted to go over some of the cities that I really like to work in and talk about some of the stats and the differences. So, we'll start with Edinburgh. The median price, now this is according to GMAR, the median price has gone up 7.5% to 270,000. That's pretty good. There's a lot of new construction in the area, nice homes, and that doesn't surprise me. Active listings is up almost 40% compared to last year. So again, it's indicative of this again being a buyer's market. So if you're a buyer, there's definitely a lot of options out there for you to buy. There's lending options as well. The closed sales are down 40% almost, which again indicates to me that not much is going on transacting, at least along MLS wavelength. There's a big question I have right now as to whether this data that we're getting is really as strong as it was compared to 5 to 10 years ago, but that's another talk for another time. Months of inventory 9.9 compared to 6.5. What that means is that at the current pace of sales right now, it would take about 10 months for us to go ahead and sell all the homes on the market. Now, one thing that is good is that the days on market, and this is one thing I like to focus on because these are homes that are closing. Even though there might be a lot of active listing, close sales down, there's still homes that are selling, and that goes into my strategy again of custom tailoring a sales strategy so that your home can go ahead and shine in this market and be reflective of today's prices. So it's showing right here the days on market 64, days to close 23 for a total of 87. 3 months is a good rule of thumb as far as I'm concerned for homes to sell. And that's really to me showing that when you price it right and you've got a good product that you can survive, especially in this market. Don't think that it's Armageddon out there. McAllen, Edinburgh, Michigan. So they went in, they put all three of these into one sheet, which is cool because we're going to break down the other two quickly a little bit later. 2.1% median price increase, closed sales up 8.4%. So we'll see which of the two other cities are really buoying the three. Months of inventory is 9.1 compared to 7, so not that big of a jump. And then again, 103 days to close on average. Within 90 days, that's a good range, 13 days extra. Active listings up 32.5%. So there's a lot of inventory, which is why you can, if you work with the right people, if you got your ear to the ground, you can find homes that have good prices, have good incentives. They come with appliances, all sorts of stuff. Really neat. Now, going into the McAllen, median price is up 7.4%. We're at 252,300. Active listings up 33.3%. Closed sales are going up, so there you go. That might be an indicator of which city was helping to boost the closed sales from the three earlier. And months of inventory 7.8 with 94 days to close. McAllen's always the crown jewel. It's the most sought after. It's the one people go for first, not only here locally but nationally. When they're moving down, it's a great place, and it's a very protected area, very kind of safe way to dip your toes into the valley compared to some of these other cities like maybe San Juan or Westaco that are not as commercialized. And I really like these numbers. I think that's not bad. Now we're going to go to Mission, up 19%. So Mission's seen a little bit of a housing bump on price. 269. Now whether they're selling, we'll see. Active listings 52% up. So probably a lot of construction, a lot of people that are trying to sell. I know the Cimarron area is definitely one where a lot of people are trying to exit at the moment. And then closed sales are down 21.2% compared to last year, which is, that's not a good number. You want to see them going up, but it is what it is. Months of inventory 10.1 compared to 6.1. So again, we're having an accumulation of inventory, which again, for a buyer that is savvy and that has someone on their side, they can help identify these spots. You can get seller concessions out of people, appliances, lower prices. There's really some people that need to sell. Now we're going to stop at the last one. I really like this one. This is one of my favorite areas. Westaco. Westaco median price is 208,000, down 21%. Active listings up 9. Westaco I really like. It's growing fast. They just got a Chick-fil-A. And it's close to the expressway, so you can hit either maybe Hollingen, the island pretty quickly, or you can also go to back to McAllen area relatively quickly as well. Closed sales are up 14.3%. Monthly inventory 7.9 compared to 8.4. So this is the only city that I've shown you so far that's shown a decline in the accumulation of inventory, which means homes are really moving. And again, I think it's because you can get in at a good price. There's still homes with a lot of tracts of land attached to it. 5 acres is very common. Try and find that in Mission or McAllen now. You're going to be paying extravagant prices. And so you still kind of see echoes of that old pricing in Weslaco. Days on market, 98 days. So what I take away from this is that there are still homes obviously being listed. People want to sell. Now, whether you can bring the buyer and seller together to go ahead and make a deal, that's something that requires a professional, which is why, again, give me a call. Since 2013, I've been helping hundreds, if not thousands, of people transact. I just actually checked the GMAR list, and right now I am ranked around 23 on the transactions. So I remember, if you remember, we have that volume transaction kind of video a while back. Well, 23 ranked out of GMAR because of the amount of repetitions and deals that I've closed. So that's something to be proud of, and that's something that you can utilize if you're a buyer, if you're a seller, if you're looking to lease, invest. Give me a call. I'm your guy, Tony Diaz. We're Glass Realty. Experience matters.